Good morning and a very warm welcome to all the cricket fans joining us from around the world. We're here live at the BAYUEMAS Oval for match 1 of the bilateral series between Malaysia A and Hong Kong China A. The setup is perfect, a wonderful ground, the sun is out, perfect conditions for cricket. So we can expect a lot of runs, and there's something in the pitch for the bowlers as well. So it's going to be a good contest between bat and ball. But before that, we'll head straight at the center where Amin is with the two captains and the match referee for the all-important toss.
Hi, good morning and a warm welcome to BAYUEMAS Oval. What a beautiful match happening here today. Malaysia A is taking on Hong Kong China A today. And this match referee is on my left side. Mr. Edwin is going to pass the coin to Amir Khan, the captain of Malaysia A, and he'll be tossing the coin. Amir Khan is ready to toss the coin now. Flip. Heads is the call from Hong Kong China. Izzas and Amir Khan have won the toss. Let's have a few words with him. It's a positive note. First game, you won the toss. And what's your plan?
We're gonna bowl first.
You're gonna bowl first. Any idea behind this? Why you decided to bowl first?
Yeah, obviously because we get the wicket. I think it's more grassy, so I think it's good for fast bowler. So we also have a very good bowling lineup with Akram and Azri. So it's good for us. Hope they will go as a plan.
Any numbers in your mind to restrict the opponents?
Yeah, obviously we target that under 20, below under 20, so easy for us to chase.
Wishing you very good luck.
Thank you.
Let's have a few words with Izzas, the captain of Hong Kong China. Izzas, good morning to you first of all. And what's your plan? They are going to bowl first. What's your plan?
It's a good wicket to bat on. We're just going to try and put on a good score on the board and later on try to restrict them.
Any numbers in your mind? Like what is the target you're looking for?
It's a decent wicket. I think anything over 150 would be a good score. So depending on how good a start we get. So probably, try and get a good, decent score on the board and later on try and defend it.
Can't wait to see the fireworks on the ground. Wish you good luck.
Thank you.
And here at the middle of the ground, Malaysia A have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Join you from the comment box. Thank you so much.
So there you have it. Malaysia A won the toss and they have elected to bowl first. Slightly surprising. Looks to be a very good wicket to bat on. But I'm sure they have their plans. And the idea will be to use the new ball in their favor. Both the teams have plenty of young talent and emerging players who will look to impress and find their way into that senior squad as well. Because the A team is where you can really perform and knock the doors of the national side, the senior national side. And we all know Malaysia and Hong Kong, China, both have very good history of producing good cricketers. So it will be a very good contest to watch out for. Hong Kong, China A will be batting first. The two openers are out there. So are the Malaysian fielders. I'm all excited. And with that, I would like to call back Amin, who was there with the two captains. Good morning, Amin.
Very good morning, Sid. And yes, of course, I was with the captain. And what a confident decision from Malaysia A captain, Amir Khan. He decided to bowl first, supporting his bowlers and wanted to restrict the opponents under 120. That is his goal today. Let's see how Ajab Khan starts all the proceedings for Malaysia A.
So it's going to be Zawad Ali, the right-hander, who will be on strike. And his partner on the other hand, Rehan Sharma. What a player he has been. Well, the Hong Kong China under-19 team was here earlier last week. And Rehan Sharma was the player of the match in the last game. He scored a century. So he's the man to watch out for, Rehan Sharma.
Hong Kong China is really proud of Rehan Sharma. The way he's performing, absolutely fantastic. That paves the path to the Hong Kong main team. So a lot of promising youngsters playing this game today, and it's going to be an interesting one. Of course, it's a T20 internationals, full of fireworks and excitements.
And taking the new ball, it will be Amir Khan. Here comes the first delivery. That's slightly wide to start off, not the best of starts. An interesting ploy there, the wicketkeeper standing up to the stumps.
That's an interesting one. That's a proven one for Amir Khan because he loves to play with the mind game, and that's a good one because he might have noticed that this batter might come down and play the shot, so he's restricting that part.
Shot, pulled away in style. That will be the first boundary. That was a shot with authority.
What a way to reply to that. Keepers up to. That's not a right length to bowl to the batter when you have your keeper standing just closer to the stumps. But all credit goes to Riyansh, the super performer who scored a century, as Sid said, definitely has all these skills. Wonderful shot to the mid wicket.
Well, I beg your pardon. It's Hafiz Khan was the batter. Slight confusion here in the com box as well. Apologize for that. Or tried to cut that away a little too close to the body.
A very good comeback from the captain, Amir Khan. He's known for his fighting skills. Such a talent. He can bat, can bowl, and field exceptionally well. A very good selection to play as a captain for Malaysia A.
That's beautifully cut away. Another single. Oh, misfield and smart running between the wickets as well. This is smart batting between Hafiz Khan and Rayan Sharma. Early call and they picked up that single on the throw.
Fantastic piece of running between the wicket. The youngsters who are watching this game should do the same thing.
Well, I'm very impressed with Hafiz Khan as well. He has been on the cusp of making it to the men's squad. So he has been around for quite some time. Still knocking the doors. Oh, quick single. Direct hit and it could have been very, very close. Well, coming back to Hafiz Khan, he's an all-rounder. And I think he'll be eyeing on this opportunity to capitalize. That brings in Rayan Sharma, the man in form. He'll be on strike. And it's a left-hand, right-hand combination. Not easy for the bowlers earlier on.
Certainly not. That's one of the reasons all the top teams in the T20 format especially, they love to have the left and right combination to confuse the bowling unit or put more stress on them.
Solid defense right behind the line of the delivery.
Fantastic bowling show by Amir Khan here. So just one boundary given, but he come back with a nice dot. Couple of runs. That was a misfield and single and dot. Excellent one.
That's pulled. There's a field out there. There's a field out there and he's gone. Rayan Sharma, the man in form, he departs. Amir Khan makes that early breakthrough for Malaysia A.
What a delivery that one. He is known for these breakthroughs and a wonderful catch at the deep long on. Early breakthrough always put pressure on the batting unit.
Well, it wasn't the best of deliveries, but he fell for the trap. The only sole fielder out there in deep mid-wicket. And he perishes in the deep for naught. Rayan Sharma gets out for a duck.
A pricey wicket indeed. He was a century maker in the previous innings you said. Amir Khan did a very good job opening the over for Malaysia A and picked up a wicket. Excellent start. End of the first over, 8 runs given, the loss of 1 wicket. The super batter is out, Rayan Sharma.
Well, just when we thought that Hong Kong China are off to a good start, that wicket of the last delivery of that over, and a good catch in the deep as well. Diaz Petro, another exciting player to watch out for Malaysia A. He has been in form. He's captained the under 19 side for Malaysia, which also featured in the under 19 Asia Cup. A big achievement for Malaysian under 19 squad as well. Taking the new ball from the other end will be Mohammad Akram, the left arm seamer. He starts off similarly with the wide as well.
Not an ideal way to start, but he is a very good bowler, no doubt about that. Mohammad Akram deserves his place in Malaysia A team, and a tall left arm pace bowler who creates that angle that deceives the right hand batter. It's a perfect one.
Another wide, not the best of deliveries. He's getting the ball to move, but you need to control that line and length.
Very important for the left hander to control the line and length. He needs to work on that. Maybe checking his steps. There is a bowling and little bit line towards the off stump would be fine because the natural length leaves the right hander. So you don't have to bowl on the fifth stump line. Rather, you can aim for third or fourth.
Well, after that fall of wicket of Rayan Sharma, it's Abdul Samad who has walked into bat at number 3. Again, another good talent. Slight miscued. Oh, overthrow there. But no harm done, just a single. Another quick single. And the good thing about Hong Kong China A is they're maintaining that left hand right hand combination going.
That's really interesting. Good team selection, I would say. And all they need now is a partnership for the first 6 overs. Try to put the score anything between 30 to 40.
So Abdul Samad will take the strike. He'll be facing his first delivery against Mohammad Akram. That's a short delivery, another wide. Well, Malaysia A bowlers, they need to be disciplined. Extra runs are going to hurt them.
Three wides in an over. He needs to find a way to restrict that. That's very important. The left-hander, I think, he still can bowl the ball towards his thigh pad or stumps to make him cramp. Let's see what is the strategy he's going to do.
On the pads, flicked away. He gets off the mark. Confident looking shot there from Abdul Samad. Well, he's definitely a batter that can bat. Well, he lives in Australia alongside Rayan Sharma. So they play the domestic cricket in Australia as well. So you play on bouncy wickets, tracks that are very fast. So it gets easier, especially when you come to this part of the world. And definitely one of the players to look out for in this series as well. Abdul Samad, very stylish left-hander. That's left. Well, I mean, by talking about extras, 3 extras being bowled in this over, it also puts that toil on the fitness level of the bowlers because you need to re-ball those deliveries. So instead of bowling 6 balls in an over, you bowl like 9 to 10 deliveries, which can be I mean, it can cause some damage to your fitness as well,
It,
especially with such hot and humid conditions.
it certainly causes a fitness issue, see, because Malaysia is facing the heat waves these days, and it's like dehydrating you more than the normal.
Oh, slight mix up there. Poor throw. He went for the wrong end. Hafiz Khan was almost touching hands with Abdul Samad at one end, but the fielder, well, that's where match awareness is very important.
You need to be very, very vigilant, checking what's happening around you. That's cricket these days. Your opponent is always looking to run you out when you run.
Outside edge, straight to the backward point fielder. No runs there. Again, a very long over. Thanks to those extras.
Looks like he found his rhythm sit because the first part been like lots of wides, but the second part is really good.
Well, coming to Mohammad Akram, he has been very impressive by himself, coming in from the age group of the under 19. Was very important part of the Malaysian squad as well. Oh, misfield there. Not the best of efforts. Well, Malaysia A being slightly casual on that occasion, and what should have been just a single resulted in 3 runs. That will be the end of the over. It's 17 for 1.
Last ball was almost a single run, became 3 runs because of that misfield. So fielding is very important. You need to be very, very sharp. Put your body behind the ball. Try to stop as much as, because every single stops you make, that's going to help you at the end. At least you will be saving 20 to 25 runs in fielding itself.
Well, change in bowling for Malaysia A. It's Azri Azhar. Well, he's someone who can bowl quick.
Abdul Samad didn't expect that. For an instant, he feels like he was in Australia. The pace Azri Azhar generates is very, very quick. So he needs to adjust to his pace now. A shorter backlift and quicker reaction is needed.
Another quick single. Well, the Malaysian A fielders need to work on. They need to keep the batters at one end. You cannot be giving away too many extra singles, because it's only going to make the life easier for the batters to play with.
Also, it's quite frustrating for the bowler actually, because the bowler wants the batter to stay there for at least 2 to 3 balls so that he set him up and get his wicket. But that one breaks down when they keep taking singles. So he needs to create a new plan for every single batter. Maybe between these two batters. That's gonna be a big task. And let's see how Khan can play Muhammad Azri.
But again, very good running between the wickets. It's good understanding between both the batters, Abdul Samad and Hafiz Khan.
If nothing is happening, if the ball is very tight and the length is not fit for hitting a boundary, they're taking a single. That's really, really good. That gives you the confidence. The more number of times you meet the ball in your bat, middle of the bat, you gain the confidence slowly, and then you can score big runs.
Again, another single. Well, runs has been easy for Hong Kong China A. Both the batters have done a good job after that first wicket. And I think it's the right approach to bat with. Just trying to settle in, get used to the pace of the wicket.
Yes, so they almost like charge the wicket now. So they're not wasting any deliveries. That's a good sign. Keep ticking the boxes.
It's flicked away again. Slight misfield and good running again. Another single.
The singles are keep coming. Happy news for Hong Kong China A team. The run rate is almost closer to 8. Not bad. And they'll be looking to score another 20 to 25 runs in the next 3 overs.
Oh, straight in and straight out. That's gonna hurt Malaysia A. Well, Abdul Samad, he played that from the middle of the bat, but it went straight to the fielder. Well, you should have taken that catch. That's all I can say for the fielder.
That's what they say, catches win matches. You cannot lose catches, especially when the ball comes straight to your hands. With that, Hong Kong China have scored 22 runs, losing 1 wicket at the end of 3rd over.
Mohammad Akram will continue in here. Oh, that's handsome. Over the infield. Another good looking shot from Abdul Samad.
Look at the replay here. Through the line. Ball went long on for a 4. Excellent shot. Very good shape and timing. Boundary to start with. Put the pressure back on the bowler straight away.
Well, he has a very good hand-eye coordination. It was played on the up. Not an easy shot to play. Excellent execution on that occasion. This time he goes on the other side. Another good looking shot. Another boundary here. Back-to-back boundaries for Abdul Samad.
Look at the replay here. This time he pulled the length a little bit backwards, and the batter was very good position to play that shot. Excellent one towards the deep mid wicket for a boundary. Consecutive boundaries for Abdul Samad.
Well, he hit 2 boundaries in different locations, but the line of the delivery was almost the same. So it just shows the variety he has in his shot selection.
That's what they say for Brian Lara. So the same delivery has multiple shots.
Very versatile here. This time played to the extra cover fielder. Again, good looking shot. Was a slightly slow delivery from Mohammad Akram as well.
A very good thinking by the bowler, I would say, this time. So both the pace deliveries, he put it away. So he changed completely the third delivery. The pace was taken off, and Abdul Samad was just checking his shot. Went straight to the cow fielder. No run. Good comeback.
Shot pulled away, mistimed, went straight to the fielder there. Again, Abdul Samad is trying to take the attack to the bowler. So this is a good approach.
His attitude towards the bowler is really good, but he's not giving any chances. He's sending the message to the bowler that if anything on his zone, he's not afraid to go after it. So Akram is always under pressure.
Another couple of runs. Well, this is a good partnership being formed. Abdul Samad and Hafiz Khan. And so far they've looked to be in control of the situation. They've made it look very easy to bat on, like expected. This wicket has been really good for batting. The ball is coming nicely onto the bat as well. And flicked away. This time he finds the fielder. Will be slightly disappointed because the fine leg fielder was inside the circle. That will end the over. It's 32 for 1.
He just missed to place the ball between the short fine leg and the short square leg. Would have been a boundary and lucky escape, I would say, for Mohammad Akram. A couple of boundaries and 2 runs. It's like 10 runs in that over. Ball by Akram. Now it's a 5th over, 32 for 1. Hong Kong, China. Looking so solid. Alfie Azar is back.
Slightly back of length. Another quick single. Oh, direct hit, and it could have been very close once again.
But there was a close call. Indeed, there was a little hesitation between the batters, but somehow they managed to reach the crease on time. Malaysia A did a very good fielding this time, almost created an opportunity.
Well, Azri Azrar, he has represented the senior national side as well. Another very good prospect for Malaysian cricket. He was also part of that under-19 squad with Muhammad Akram. So a lot of young talent brought in by Malaysia A. That's in the air, and another wicket. That's what we mentioned. He is a talented bowler. He delivers and he gets that important wicket of Abdul Samad.
That time it was out of control for Abdul Samad. The full credit goes to Muhammad Azri Azhar. Without a doubt, a champion bowler in the making. This is the second over. Look at the economy as well as picking up wickets. Very happy captain, Amir Khan.
Well, in comes the captain of Hong Kong China A, Muhammad Aizaz Khan. Well, he has been one of the most experienced players for Hong Kong China, for both the senior team and now representing the A team as well. Well, he holds the record for the only Hong Kong China player to have scored more than 1,000 international runs and 100 wickets as well. Definitely another good player to watch out for Hong Kong China A. But he needs to face the music from Azri Azhar. Right on the money.
Bowling at his best, Azri Azhar, the captain of Hong Kong China, Aizaz, the proven record playing for Hong Kong for such a long time and also participating in Malaysia, Hong Kong China A team, compete against Malaysia A team. It's a great honor for him to represent his country. He was very confident during the toss, telling that his team would score at least 150 runs.
Oh, quick single. He gets off the mark again. Malaysian fielding has not been at its best. We have seen a Malaysian side that has not been at the best. Usually they maintain a very high standards when it comes to ground fielding. And today we have seen the fielders just allowing those easy singles for the batters.
Looking for 150 runs from here. One target in mind for Aizaz and his team. He started really well, run a ball, 2 balls, 2 runs. Let's wait and watch.
Smart bowling. That was slightly harsh, I would say, to be called a wide. But another slower delivery. Well, he did bowl a slower delivery to get the wicket of Abdul Samad as well.
Azri is in a very good frame of mind and full of confidence. Picking up a wicket, leaking less runs, certainly gives him that boost.
Again, in the gap, and an easy single. Well, Malaysia, they have picked up 2 early wickets. They have also leaked runs. Hong Kong China A, on the other hand, they are looking to fight back into the game. Good thing is, Hafiz Khan is still batting out there. He has looked good. Last delivery of the over coming up. Good use of the feet once again. Well, he picked that slower delivery very quickly. End of the over. It's 38 for 2.
Picked up a wicket, not given any boundaries. Such a performance by Mohammad Azri. So they are restricting the opponents under 40 runs in the first 5 overs. One more over left in the power play. So they'll be definitely looking to restrict again. Anything less than 45 runs is good for the bowling team. For a batting unit, this is not a bad score actually. It's quite a decent one. But these days in T20s, they always go for the higher numbers. 70s, 60s and 80s are normal these days.
It's the captain, Amir Khan Malik. Just came into bowl. Yeah. Gentle medium pace. So we haven't seen much of express pace from the Malaysian A bowlers apart from Azri Azhar. Well, I think that has been an issue for Malaysia, finding new quick fast bowlers.
You need to have one at least.
That's aerial, goes over the infield, 2 fielders converging. Couple of runs there.
Captain is not happy with the fielding effort from his fielders. He wants that to be cut into single, but that happens in cricket. You need to keep motivating yourself. lift yourself up for the next delivery.
Again, smartly played into the gap. This is excellent batting. Well, he has been batting with a lot of ease. Hafiz Khan. Again, just using the pace on the delivery. Well, if you can play shots like that, you don't really need to take those risks in the air. Every delivery, he's scoring runs, singles and doubles.
Keeping the momentum going. That's very important in T20s. Very good bowling. Change of pace by Amir Khan, the captain.
Yes, absolutely. We often talk about the boundary hitting ability, but then if as a batter you can rotate the strike and score those singles and doubles, you can still maintain a 150 strike rate as well.
That's a trick. You need to believe in yourself.
That's a good looking shot. He goes down the track. That will be a boundary. Well, we're talking about boundary hitting abilities, and he has just shown us that. Hafiz Khan has moved on to 20 of just 14 deliveries, and he's looking good.
Very solid looking batter. Hafiz Khan. It doesn't look like scoring. He's very calm and composed. But the runs are keep coming. It's a good sign for Hong Kong China A.
That's cut away in style. That will be back-to-back boundaries. Excellent shot once again.
Look at where he planted his foot. The back foot on the off stump. Excellent footwork to play that cut shot for a boundary. End of 6 overs, 48 for 2, Hong Kong China. With that 2 runs, they scored 50 runs. Half century for Hong Kong China team in the power play. That's a very good run. Even though they lost 2 wickets, they'll be happy to get these runs because they were looking to score at least 150 runs now. They have 14 overs left to score that 100 runs, which is highly possible. Vishwaruban into the attack.
Well, another exciting bowler for Malaysia, Vishwaruban. Balls with a lot of control. And they have a good spinning unit, Malaysian A.
A very good action. Is a single for Mohammad Aizaz, the captain. Is controlling his innings here. He is looking to give a partnership with Khan.
Well, I think it's the perfect stage for Aizaz Khan. It suits his way of batting as well.
A very good bowling by Vishwaruban, but it's nicely played by Hafiz Khan for a boundary.
Again, slightly short, cut away. He's not afraid to take the aerial route, but he's finding the gaps on every occasion that he hit the ball in the air. That has been the highlight of his innings so far.
A little correction needed in the length he bowls because spinners are vulnerable if they bowl short ball. On the back foot, a little bit closer to the fielder, but not able to stop. Single.
Yes, questionable length so far. Well, he's someone who likes to bowl the ball flat, not giving away anything to the batters to play with. But then, if you pull your length too short, it allows the batter that extra room and time as well.
A better length this time actually. Bowled by Vishwaruban. He understood his own issue with bowling that short ball. Came back and bowled nicely. Two more balls to go. What a lovely shot that one. Goes straight to the fielder. Couple of runs taken.
It's great fielding in the outfield as well. Was Ayman Zakwan.
Very good bowling to finish the over. Vishwaruban, very solid bowler for Malaysia A. Conceded 8 runs in his first over. The total is 56 for 2 after 7 overs.
Well, it's going to be more spin, some leg spin from the Negara end. It's Rahim Khan Malik. Well, Rahim Khan Malik, he has been around with the Malaysian squad for quite some time. Comes from Perak. Well, it starts off with a full toss.
Not an ideal way to start the leg spinner, but you need to have more control in a leg spin rather than off spinner. Leg spinner needs little time. And Rahim Khan is the brother of Amir Khan, the captain. Also, they have another one called Ajab Khan. They're all brothers playing for Malaysia A.
Well, I think it's a wonderful feeling that you have your family members together with you to represent your country. So it's almost like they feel like home.
I used to fight with my brother after the game. Hope these Amir Khan and Ajab Khan don't fight each other after the game.
Well, I won't mind if it's a healthy competition between them, because that also creates the hunger in you as a player.
100% said. Well said. He is known for these kind of deliveries. The googlies that comes back in with a solid action. Once he got his line and length, it's very difficult for the batters to pick his googly actually. So Hafiz Khan on the other side playing beautiful innings. A flighted delivery, very nicely placed. Looks like it's running towards a boundary, but there is a fielder to protect it. Maybe a couple of runs taken by Hafiz Khan.
Again, a very smart shot. The paddle sweep. He picked up the length very early. And I think it's also the extra pace from Rahim Khan as well. We have seen leg spinning has been changing over the years. Leg spinners nowadays, they like to bowl much flatter. We have seen the likes of Shane Warne when he used to flight the ball. We don't see them much, especially with that unforgiving nature of batters these days.
One of the main reasons say this because of the boundary restrictions. Like it came down. It's not like very big boundaries these days. And also the batters are well trained for those kind of deliveries. If it's flighted, when they see the ball is coming over their eye line and they're going for the shots, and 9 out of 10 times they are clearing the ropes. So this created the threat in the bowler's mind. Now they are not flighting anymore. Like example, Rashid Khan is not flighting anymore. All zipped in. Whoever you can call, maybe Chahal from India IPL is not flighting it anymore. All coming to you very fast. And from Indian spin lineup, you can see the list of bowlers who are playing in IPLs. They're not flighting it anymore.
Well, when we talk about leg spinners these days, the only name that comes into my mind who used to bowl like that was Anil Kumble back in those days. Someone who had great height, bowled a lot of flippers, a lot of wrong ones, who was really the trendsetter that, a leg spinner can bowl that way as well.
100%. I was totally new to the world when Anik Kumble ball with that tall and faster deliveries, not like super flighty ones. Trendsetter. That's the right word you said.
Meanwhile, Vishwaruban is continuing 64 for 2, Hong Kong China A, moving on nicely.
A wonderful bowling by Vishwaruban, but this almost goes to the boundary. But this time, not a so convincing shot. They managed to take up.
But like an excellent running. They took 3 runs. They're pushing the fielders. They are making sure that every fielder is on their toes, and still they're managing those extra runs. So this is smart batting and even better running between the wickets.
It looks like they put lots of effort in the fitness and running between the wickets. That is easily seen here while they play these shots and running between the wickets.
And he's gone. He has been given a long wait from umpire Rudy. But he has been given caught behind, and a big wicket here for Vishwaruban and Malaysia. It's Mohammad, beg your pardon, it's Hafiz Khan who departs, the scoring 33 runs. He was the set batter.
Look at the replay here. There is the typical ball by the bowler, and now umpire took his own time, confirmed that nicked the bat and given that as out. Vishwaruban is totally excited to get his pricey wicket. Hafiz is gone. In T20s, you need to keep picking wickets if you want to restrict the opponents are less than 120 or 130, because whenever you pick a wicket, there is a break in the momentum, and the new batter will come in and he takes his own time. He understands the pitch, then he talks to the other batter, and also the running with the wicket changes, and lot of thing changes when a wicket falls down. It's always an advantage for the fielding team to put pressure on the new batter. Usually they keep a slip for a new batter. Let's see if Amir Khan brings someone as a slip.
Well, I think it's time for Malaysia A to attack the new batters, because they've already picked 3 wickets, and rightly mentioned there is a slip in place as well. This is smart captaincy, I would say. Malaysia will be looking to get extra wickets here. Another wicket or 2 can really put Hong Kong China A on the back foot. And he's gone. First delivery. Excellent captaincy. What a change. He brought in that slip fielder, and straight away he came into play. Back-to-back wickets, 2 deliveries, 2 wickets for Malaysia and Vishwaruban. And tell me something about that catch.
And this is an 10 out of 10 catch, Sid. And we were discussing about placing a slip and putting a pressure. This is called basic of cricket. When you follow the basics, you stick to the process and you get the rewards. That's what happened. Amir Khan did the basics right. That's what I would say.
Absolutely. And the new batter, Shahid Wasif, he departs. Hong Kong China, they were off to a good start. They're consolidating in the middle, and now they're losing their way. 2 wickets in 2 deliveries. But still, there's plenty of overs to bat after this. And I believe they still have batters who can bat.
It is a very good opportunity for the spinners now, because on the other side, Rahim Khan is bowling. So he'll be making use of this opportunity 100% to his advantage. He'll be starting to bowl the good lengths, the googlies, and trying to trap the new batter in front of the wicket. It's a lot of opportunities for him. And another couple of wickets, trust me, this match is going to be Malaysia's game.
Yes, absolutely. And it's going to be the hat trick delivery. And we can see the fielders creeping in towards the batter. They know that this could be it. Everyone is ready. Here comes the delivery. Here we go. Oh, on the stumps again. Good delivery. And look at that for aggression as well.
That's called pressure in T20 cricket. I would be more happier if Amir Khan would have kept a short leg or a leg slip, put more pressure on the new batter on the hat trick ball.
Well, I think he's just being sensible, not trying to get carried away, because sometimes you put too many fielders in and then it goes for a boundary. It just gives the other team the momentum back. But cricket is only not about skills, it's also about the psychological game that happens inside the ground. And so far, the Malaysian A are on the upper hand psychologically, at least for this moment.
Definitely, it's a win-win situation for Malaysia because two Ws in the previous over. Rahim Khan is back, and what a lovely moment for him to bowl now. Fully flighted delivery landed on the toe, easy single for the experienced Aizas.
Well, Hong Kong China A skipper Aizaz Khan, he needs to be cool as a cucumber. And I think the stage is set for him to lead from the front and take his team to a good total. Anything above 130, it's going to be a very challenging target for the Malaysian A.
Lots of full tosses. Rahim should control his full tosses. This is the time, okay, acceptable because the new batter is looking to create a partnership, but make sure he hits the deck rightly.
Well, I mean, by there you can see the body language have changed from the Malaysian fielders. Suddenly, there is no extra singles. You can see the fielders cheering up the bowlers. That's what wickets can bring.
That's true, Sid. And look at that's a very good bowling actually. The fields are set. No singles are going out, and Rahim is making use of the opportunity as we discussed. And another couple of balls to finish his over. He already given just 5 runs from the 1.4 overs. Beautiful piece of bowling and beautiful piece of captaincy as well.
Yes, and a good thing is he has still maintained that slip fielder.
Excellent delivery, almost carried to the keeper. If the edge was thicker, it would have been carried to the first slip, and everyone is ready for the catch. 100% spot on delivery from Rahim. One ball left in his second over. Very good bowling again. No single. I think there is a single. Quick. Oh my goodness.
Well, that pretty much spoils the over. That should have not been a single. But they will take it. 10 overs down, 69 for 4. And with that, the umpires have called for drinks. So we'll be heading into a short break and we'll come back with more live action. And match one of the bilateral series between Malaysia A and Hong Kong China A. Malaysia A won the toss earlier today, and Hong Kong China A find themselves 69 for 4 at the halfway stage. A quick single once again. There's Petro, a better throw there, and it could have been curtains. Again, Malaysian fielding needs to improve. They cannot be letting the batters just to get away like that. Vishwaruvan, what an over he bowled in the previous one, picking up 2 wickets of 2 balls. Malaysia on the upper hand. They have the psychological edge, but then you still need to play your best cricket to go against a formidable side like the Hong Kong China A.
Well said, Sid. And it's the right time for Vishwaruban to control.
That was swept away by the skipper for a single. Well, Aizaz Khan, he's looking good out there, but he needs to find a partner who can complement him, and this time he complements him in the right way. Zakir gets his first boundary. Slightly aerial, but he will take that.
Look at that. That's a fully committed shot to the extra covers. That looks like his favorite zone. Zakir, his body language is looking good. Even though there were 4 wickets down, he was ready to take on that ball, because 9 out of 10 times I believe he can play the shot. So Vishwaruban should be very cautious in bowling those kind of deliveries to Zakir.
Again, played square of the wicket. Running away for a couple of runs. They might be going for a third.
Very well played by Zakir. This time he placed the ball really well behind the point and took 2 runs.
Again, good looking shot down the ground. Good fielding in the deep as well. Kept it down to just 1 run. Again, a very good looking shot.
And equally fielded by the Malaysia A team. So it was almost closer to the boundary, but safety runs.
That's beautifully swept. It will be a long chase for the fielder. And 3 runs taken. Good running between the wickets as well. Again, excellent execution. Well, they have not been able to find boundaries, but they have picked those 2s and 3s whenever available. End of the over, it's 81 for 4.
A beautiful over for Hong Kong China. They made use of Vishwaruban's 3rd over, and the score is marching towards 100 now. Just 19 short of 100, and they'll be looking to score that in another 3 to 4 overs from now. Zakir on 9 of 10 deliveries. The captain cool, Mohammad Aizaz, 16 of 14 deliveries. They'll be barely looking to stitch a partnership here, and things are looking good for them now. It's a good comeback, and let's see how Rahim pulls the strings back from here.
Starts off with a wide delivery. Again, smart captaincy, I would say. So the captain is expecting Rahim Khan to bowl the similar delivery. That's why he has a backward point, both very close to each other, just to stop runs of that cut shot. This time he goes the other way on the onside. Oh, good fielding there. Rajkumar Rajendran, one-handed pickup. That ball was travelling.
A good captaincy indeed. See, Rahim, look, 2 dots After the previous over, he's controlling the innings. Two different deliveries. One flighted, landed on the foot, another one outside the off stump, short delivery.
In straight to the fielder. Well, both the batters are just playing at almost a run a ball. But someone needs to show their hands up and take the attack to the bowlers. They still have 6 wickets. Quicker delivery. Oh, excellent fielding. The point fielder, he was behind the ball and he put everything. Desperate dive to save 2 runs for the side.
Very good fielding. Definitely 2 runs saved. And on the other side, Rahim is simply superb in this over, mixing up the deliveries, changing its pace.
Let's cut away. Just a single. Well, Rahim Khan is just quietly bowling through his overs. And if you see his stats, he's into his 3rd over, only given away 8 runs. Very economical. It's bowled with a lot of control. Very impressive.
Loads of games he played for Para and lot of franchise games. Lots of tournaments. He's got huge experience bowling in these kind of conditions.
That's it down the ground in style. Another boundary. It was timed to perfection. Again, effortless. Absolutely effortless if you look at it.
Even though if you're best, you need to bowl the right deliveries. One loose deliveries that disappear to the boundary because Hong Kong, China desperately looking to score runs. Even though they played a lot of dot balls in this over, but they all played for a big boundary shots and they want to penetrate the gap and score those boundaries. They couldn't do it except the last delivery. Excellent. 87 for 4 after 12 overs.
Well, I think it's going to be a change in bowling for Malaysia A. It's going to be Hamza, left arm orthodox. Well, he started off as a left arm medium pacer. I remember him a few years back. And with time, he has evolved and changed his gameplay. He has been part of the under 15, under 19 squad for Malaysia as well. Starts off, no run there. Well, Hamza, Aiman Zakwan, Mohammad Akram, all are products of the Bukit Jalil, Sekolah Sukan Bukit Jalil under Ahmed Faiz. And they have a good reputation of bringing up new talented cricketers as well. The SSBJ, that is the short form. Sekolah
Very
Sukan Bukit Jalil.
They are proving here. They're telling the world that they're capable of playing big games.
That's beautifully played once again. Picked up the gap. It's going to be a long chase. Again, smart batting. They're just maneuvering the ball around, picking up singles and doubles, and on the odd occasion, if there's anything to be hit, they're going for their shots.
They're very consistent in playing that behind the wicket shot. Aiza bringing his foot forward, covering the line, playing it fine. That's a piece of cake for him.
Again, punched off the back foot. Easy single, smart batting here. It's already conceded 4 runs of 4 deliveries. Hong Kong China A just trying to get on a move. Slightly better. Good line and length on that occasion as well. And he's getting the ball to just slightly turn away from the right hander as well. Typical left arm spinner. Last delivery coming up here. Zakir Hayat on strike. Okay, good looking shot in the gap for a single to end the over. It's 92 for 4.
Slowly cruising towards that 100 mark. Hong Kong China. They mentioned that they would like to score 150. Looks like they can go closer to that mark if Aizaz plays until the last over.
Rahim Khan Malik will continue to bowl. He'll be bowling off. Oh, this could be trouble. Oh, poor throw from the deep. Again, throwing at the wrong end. Couple of runs taken. Smart batting.
Running between the wicket has been the story since morning. Sakir and Mohammad Aizaz really building a partnership here.
Again, slightly short of length. But Rahim Khan Malik, he has been very impressive today. Apart from that last boundary of his previous over, I think he has kept things very tight for Malaysia.
That was a crucial phase of the first innings, and he did really well to restrict the runs. One more run taken by the captain of Hong Kong China. 25 off 22. Nicely playing. And he will be looking to unleash his power at the last 3 to 4 overs.
That's cut away. Again, excellent fielding. Vishwaruban, well, he has done a very, very good job, both with the ball and now in the field as well. That ball was travelling to the boundary if he had not picked that up.
And he really played a major role in Rahim's economy.
Well, they are both playing for Perak. That's what happens when you have played a lot of cricket together for years. Oh, slight misfield. Well, he won't be happy with that effort. Rahim Khan Malik.
Still impressive. Less than 20 runs in 4 over spell. And he wanted to finish it with strong note. Let's see.
Zakir Hayat on strike. Well, his name resembles of the big brother, Babar Hayat, the dynamic, dashing opener. Oh, just slightly over the infield. That would have been a blinder if he hang on to it. He got a hand to it, but not the easiest of catches. Good effort, but can't stop the couple of runs. 2 runs taken. That will be the end of his spell. Wicketless, but very economical as well. Good job done by Rahim Khan Malik. 4 overs, 20 runs without a wicket. And that single also brings up the 100 for Hong Kong China A. It's 100 for 4.
Very consistent bowling performance by Rahim. All the 4 overs were excellent and very economical, giving just 20 odd runs in the 4 over spell is excellent. Seeing Aizaz, the captain, and Zakir both look so good, promising batters. Bowling against them, restricting, it's not an easy job. And Hamza is back to bowl his second over. The first one was successful. Let's see.
That swept away. There's a fielder in the deep as well. Well, coming back to my point, when we were talking about Babar Hayat, what a player he has been for the senior side. Someone who can really change the game all by himself. He's probably one of the best hitters of the cricket ball in Hong Kong, China. And he has played a lot of cricket in Malaysia as well. I've seen him playing for clubs, even for the state teams as well.
Very big name indeed, Sid. Such a quality batter. Babar Hayat, a very good product from Hong Kong, China. On the other side, Hamza is looking to restrict the opponents with giving only singles.
Use of the feet. Again, goes down the ground for a single. Decent partnership here. 36 of 34. So far, Hamza is just tried to be holding the runs. Is heaved away on the onside, in the gap as well. But again, excellent fielding in the deep. Just a run.
Very good bowling at the rear end of the innings. This is the 15th over in progress. Just two balls left. Just 9 runs given in the first 1.4 overs. Asking for out. Looks like an out. Umpire had a different view on it. Rejected the appeal and ended up as a dot ball. One more ball left for Hamza.
The last delivery coming up. Again, use of the feet. But he's bowled well. He's bowling right into the block hole, not giving away anything to the batters to play with. And he won't mind conceding those singles. It's 105 for 4.
That's a masterclass bowling by Hamza here. Very, very effective. Just 5 runs an over is given, just in 2 overs. 105 for 4. 15 overs done. The last 5 is going to be an exciting overs for us, even for the viewers. Captain is hungry to score more runs, at least 50 plus runs in the last 5.
Well, 150 will be a very, very competitive score against a very formidable lineup of the Hong Kong China A. They have good bowlers.
One more over left for Vishwaruban. A flighted delivery, single taken.
And again, good use of the feet. But they are not afraid to dance down the track. And they have 6 wickets in hand. And I think it's the right time to launch some fireworks here.
That's out, asking for out. What a success for Vishwaruban here.
Well, we're talking about launching. And it goes the other way once again. And again, Vishwaruban, he has been very impressive. He's got that wicket at a very important time. Just when Hong Kong China A were trying to get back into the game, he has delivered.
A very timely wicket for Vishwaruban. His bowling is the last over. Picked up already 3 wickets. Just given 25 runs. Amir Khan would be very happy to see his bowler performing really well in the middle overs. Especially Rahim and Vishwaruban completely controlled the opponents, scoring against them. Just four balls left. He is known to pick a couple of wickets in a quick succession. Let's see he can repeat that or not. Nasrullah is a new batter for Hong Kong China.
Well, we're talking about the formidable bowling lineup of Hong Kong China A. And he's going to lead that attack as well. Nasrullah Rana, one of the fastest I have seen in the Hong Kong China A squad. So he's going to be a challenge for the Malaysian A batters. Vishwaruban has picked up 3 wickets. And he'll be bowling to Nasrullah Rana.
Third ball, nicely bowled. quite watchful. Nasrullah looking to end this last over. Very economical. Vishwaruban goes straight to the bowler. Can they go for a run? No. Just 2 balls left.
Yes, a very decent over in the context of the game. It's not easy to bowl the 16th over. We're going towards that back end of the game. Big appeal once again. But again, I think the good thing that he has done in this over is changed his pace. I've seen him bowling much flatter in his previous 3 overs, but this over was slightly more in the air, slightly loopy.
He loses nothing because he's already proven 3 wickets picked up. Is in a perfect condition situation to bowl that flighted delivery. He completes his 4 overs quota, 27 for 3 in the first 4 overs he bowled, and the total is 107 for the loss of 5 wickets at the end of 16th over. Hong Kong China, they have 4 overs left. Hamza is back. The ball is third over, very economical. These 3 bowlers rattled Hong Kong China, picked up all 5 wickets. Very good bowling, back to back dot balls for Hamza. Winding up the overs quickly. Nice bowling. One more time by Hamza here. Maintaining the line and length very well.
Well, an excellent over. 3 deliveries. And he has bowled them very quickly as well. Again, wild swing. No timing whatsoever. Just a single. Malaysia A won't mind that. Singles are not going to hurt them. And Mohammad Aizaz Khan, the skipper, still battling it out for Hong Kong China A. He's batting on 30 of 28 deliveries. Use of the feet once again. This time he finds the gap. And that will be the welcome boundary for the skipper. What a shot.
Rain comes after the drought. Boundary comes after a long time for Hong Kong China. It's a much needed one that came from the blade of Hong Kong China's captain, Aizaz. A very good batting here. Boundary scored after that. Played a single, maintaining his strike. And end of third over for Hamza here. 16 runs given and 113 for 5. They have just 18 balls left. Can they cross that 150 mark? That's the question here.
Well, I mean, if you talk about modern day cricket, 150 is pretty much on the cards. 5 wickets in hand, 3 overs to go. They just need 37. But then this is a different part of the world. And this is the A side of the national team. So which can also be called the shadow side for any national teams. You'll have a lot of players in the pipeline trying to make their way into the senior side. So there'll be a bit of lack of experience and gameplay as well. But then there are very experienced players as well. Like that man right now batting on your screen, the skipper, Mohammad Aizaz Khan, the only player for Hong Kong China was more than 1,000 runs and 100 wickets.
Very solid batter on his 36 of 31 deliveries, playing in a different pitch altogether. Very good ball. Very good shot from the batter. Looks like a boundary. Oh, what a lovely fielding at the end. Certain boundary saved from Malaysia A team. Full marks to the fielder.
Well, that's one way to go about it. You need to back your bowlers.
A reverse sweep attempted, completely failed by Nasrullah here.
And it's a brave call to bring in a spinner who hasn't bowled yet in the match. 17th over, and you have brought in Mohammad Ayman Zakwan. Another very good prospect.
A very good thinking by Amir Khan, the captain of Malaysia A, and a full delivery. Ball played straight to the fielder, just single run for Malaysia. This is a very good over. You need to have a great heart to bowl the 18th over.
I think he has done well. Oh, poor fielding once again. Oh dear. That's not been good from the Malaysian fielders. Apart from one or two fielders, the rest of them really didn't stand up to the occasion. 5 runs of the over so far. Swings hard at it once again. Just a single. End of the over. 119 for 5. Well, I mean, by the good thing is they have closed down to that 120 run mark. So now whatever they can get in the next couple of overs will be bonus for them.
Looks like it's Aiza's time to go for the big shots. That's my guess. Also, considering the heat, it looks pretty high this time. It's going to be challenging for them as well.
It's going to be Amir Khan Malik. Also dot ball. So the Malaysian skipper trying to take things in his hands. It could be a risk as well. He had so many other options, but he has taken the responsibility, which I like. But only time will say if it was the best decision.
Lovely bowling, looks a little bit wider. Managed to bowl inside the line. Amir Khan is always a special bowler because he has the art of picking up wickets at crucial junctures, and is a brave heart to do the bowling at the rear end of the game. A big shot played to the fielder, only 1 run.
That was a good looking shot from Nasrullah Rana, but just not able to pick the gap.
Amir Khan managed to bowl 3 very good deliveries. It's going to be very interesting how he plans the last 3 balls.
It's in the gap and in the boundary as well. Another good shot from the skipper, Aizaz Khan. Slightly short of length, and he pounced onto it.
The run goes past 120 now. They have exactly 8 deliveries left in the first innings. Can they score another couple of deliveries to put the score past 130 plus? Put the pressure back on Malaysia. Let's see.
It's absolutely anything between 140 or 150 will be very, very difficult to chase down. That was in the air for a long time. The fielder could have done better. He didn't pick that. Probably he lost it in the sun. That should have been a catch.
Maybe he didn't walk in during the time of the delivery. That's also you loses some time while you catch the deep catches, especially.
Well, the Hong Kong China batters are just swinging their bat at everything, going all out. That will be the end of the over. Decent over from the Malaysian ace skipper. 126 for 5. 6 legal deliveries to go in this innings. And the good thing for Hong Kong China A is the skipper is still out there batting on 42 of 34. I think he needs to face most of the deliveries in the last over and try to capitalize and put as many as possible.
That's what he'll be looking to do, and he's going to strike the ball, and he'll be going for a boundary, 6 or a couple of runs, or no run.
But the important question here will be who will bowl the last 6 deliveries for Malaysia. Looks like it's going to be Azri Azhar. It's going to be express pace. I'm not sure if it's the right ploy, because sometimes that extra pace can also work against you. But I think he's trusting the capabilities of his bowlers.
100%.
And it's going to be pressure.
It's going to be. It's always challenging if you ask me, Sid, which bowler you want to pick. If it's a fast bowler, there is always a possibility that the ball gets an inside edge, goes to the boundary, or leading edge goes to the boundary. Everything is in the equation, but still you have to trust your process and see who is bowling really well on that particular day. Look at that. Azri Azhar bowled 2 overs, 11 runs, a wicket. Fantastic bowler for the last over.
An excellent start. Beautifully well disguised slow delivery.
Captain is proud to see his bowler performing really well. He started the first ball with a dot. The last over, what's more needed from your bowler?
Well, he just needs to finish strong. That will be very important both for Azri Azhar and Malaysia A.
Expect some boundaries. That's going to happen. We cannot stop those things.
Oh, he was caught napping, had 3 stumps to aim at, and he misses it, resulting in another single, an extra run for Hong Kong China A.
There were no backups for the throw. They should note all these things. The coach, the captain note all these things. Make sure, go back to the drawing room, tell these things needs to be sorted, the basics needs to be followed. And here comes the third delivery from Azri. Oh, that's outside the off stump. Slower delivery. Excellent piece of bowling.
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from the youngster. Well, we're talking about express pace, and so far he has just been away from pace. Bowled slow deliveries, using his mind. He knows what the batters will be expecting and anticipating. So he's going for the other option, which is the slow delivery. And so far he has executed really well.
And unlike what we discussed, Mohammad Aizaz has given the strike to Nasrullah. That's one of the drawback I would see. So he's not playing, he's not used to those kind of slower deliveries.
And the wicketkeeper coming up as well, indicating there will be more slow deliveries coming up. But this could be a bluff as well. But if it's a bluff, it's going to be a tight one for the wicketkeeper, because Azri Azhar can really bowl quick. It wasn't a bluff, and he gets to the fielder. Oh dear, a drop catch. Mohammad Akram, he could have done better. It went straight to the palms, and he has just dropped it at the last moment. Unfortunate. Azri Azhar, he deserved that wicket.
That was a lollipop. should have been taken at this level of cricket. Costed them couple of runs. That is the saddest part. 2 balls left.
Oh dear, another misfield. How many times have we seen that from Malaysia A? That's something they really need to work on. It is just match 1, 2 more matches to go. I think that's definitely a thing to work on.
100%. You cannot lose runs in those kind of fieldings standards. So you need to screw the things up. And one thing I really proud about Azaris is 5 deliveries. He didn't give any single boundary. The last over is bowling, and 1 ball left. It's got to be challenging. Mohammad Aizaz barely looking to score a boundary the last over to put the score at least 1-3-5 here. More competitive.
Well, that has been the drawback. He has been kept away from strike. And now here he is coming to face the last delivery of the innings. Beautifully bowled once again. Wrapped on the pads. A quicker delivery. Probably took an inside edge as well. But just a single. Excellent over. 6 runs of the last over of the match. 132 for 5. That's all Hong Kong China A managed. They were looking to score at least 140. But Malaysia did well in the last 2 overs, pulling it off and stopping them to 132. So Malaysia A will need 133 from their 20 overs to win this contest. Well, I think the bowlers have done a decent job here. So we'll be heading into a short break and we'll come back on the other side for the Malaysian run chase. Thank you. Well, it's time for the Malaysian chase. Welcome back, everyone. Malaysia will need to score 133 runs, and what a good start from Atiq Iqbal. It's going to be a tough challenge. Hong Kong, China A, they have a good lot of quick bowlers and decent spinners as well. Look at that carry. Good signs early on here for Atiq Iqbal. Well, he's someone who bowls gentle pace, but then he can skid it through, which is one of his main weapons.
Amazing start. What a bowler. Atiqul Rahman is very pacey, tall, hitting the right spots.
Oh dear, that will hurt. He looks to be in a lot of discomfort. Again, the ball just skidding on.
That's really, really painful. Adeshley was looking to pull that shot, but the ball was too pacey to handle, and it gives energy for Atiqul to bowl much, much faster.
Similar delivery this time, the result will be different. It might run away for the first boundary. Oh, excellent fielding in the deep. That's a job well done. Leg bias, but Malaysia will take it.
Slightly down the line. That costed these runs. Atiqul looking to hit the thigh pad or the ribcage of Adeshley. Sometimes when you try to do it again and again, you might miss the line and end up losing runs. That's what happened.
And he tried to slash hard at it. Well, that's the psychological effect. The bowler, once he hits you in the body, the batter just try to get back at him. So there you saw something different. Adeshley just getting away. As a batter, you can get carried away in a situation like this when you're in some discomfort. Again, dancing down the track in no control whatsoever. Excellent over to start off with. Malaysia A, 2 without loss.
This is an amazing over from Atiqul, sending signals and messages to the batters. Hey, I'm pacey and I'm very fast. Be cautious before you handle me. That's what he's telling to Ajab Khan, who is standing on the other side, also seeing that. Adeshley has no clue in facing Atiqul, coming down the wicket, swinging at it, standing and swinging at it. Nothing works for him, but he needs to read the pace, time it instead of using your power. That is the best way of handling Atiqul.
Well, absolutely. I think that's not a good approach as a batter. Once you get hit by a bowler, you should just try to get a single, get to the other end, and get that breathing space for yourself rather than just swinging your bat at everything. But it's also because he's a very young lad, still growing, still learning the process. And I think it's a good opportunity for all these youngsters. Oh, there's Ariel in the gap as well. Ajab Khan gets off the mark straight away. Well, that's the only way he knows how to bat. If it's there in his arc, he's going to go for his shots.
Very straightforward batting from Ajab Khan. His way or no way. That's how he plays.
Taking the new ball for Hong Kong, China A, Mohammad Waheed. Again, a very skiddy bowler. There's a decent run up. That's pulled away. But Ryan Sharma is there in the deep. Just a single. Well, slightly unconventional when it comes to his action. Mohammad Waheed reminds me of someone like Sohail Tanveer.
Yeah, the faster arm action actually. And in the faster bowlers, Sohail Tanveer, you said, and in the slower bowlers like a Mushtaq Ali, Mushtaq Ahmed, who bowls quicker leg spin. Rashid Khan.
Oh, that will hurt. Again, they have not been able to pick the bowlers. Both the bowlers, they have very, very steady action, and the ball might come on to you much quicker than you anticipate.
The batters needs to be a bit cautious. If you have your rib cage pad, body pad, it's good, but make sure you understand the pace before you go for the pulls. It's quite risky.
And goes for a swing. This time it's going to be a wide. And I think Malaysian AA batters, they need to rethink and reconstruct this innings. We're only into the second over, but we have seen the batters are struggling a bit. You need to see off this new ball and make sure that you are in control of the game so that the batters who are coming in next gets off pressure.
That's true, Sid. Look at the score, just 5 runs.
Oh, he almost stepped onto the stumps. Ajab Khan, he's struggling a bit out there. Still not being able to pick up the pace. But this is good bowling from Wahid.
Fantastic bowling effort by Wahid here. 2 more balls left.
Again, wild swing and a miss. The wicket-keeper batter, Addersley, I believe he needs to work on his technique. You can only hit those kind of shots if you get closer to the pitch of the delivery. You cannot be just swinging your bat from anywhere.
That gives the opponent easy idea that you're not confident. The confident batter will stay calm, play through the line of the ball, not swing at each and every delivery he faces.
Again, wild swing. This time, probably got a thickish inside edge. And first runs off the bat for him as well. In fact, that was the second run. Over number 2 gone, 7 without loss.
They should come up with a plan to play to the merit of the ball rather than swinging at each and every ball they see, which has 2 impacts. One, you might get injured while doing so. Second, you might not meet the ball and you keep playing dots. It adds pressure and you might get out. So a sensible way of playing is playing to the merit of the ball.
Atiq Iqbal will continue in here. Well, this time he has played with some confidence. That will be the first boundary for him as well. Ajab Khan, or in fact it's Addersley. Finally he connects. Well, he has been swinging his bat for quite some time.
Beware of the next delivery. Atikul is very, very quick. A very good attempt from Addersley, not giving up his intent. I think the message has been sent to him that go after the bowler. Don't worry about the result. Just go after him. Don't worry about how you play. Throw the bat at him. But with the message from the captain, Atiqul Rahman gave the first ball boundary, second ball he came back really well, and this is the pressure ball for Addersley.
Swings hard once again. Again, that was very close to the bat. And I like the whole idea of having a slip in place as well. And there is a third man who is into the circle. So just for that slow delivery, because Atiq Iqbal, he has the knack of bowling those leg cutters as well, very early.
Quite risky to keep the third one in sometimes.
Well bowled once again. The ball just nipping back in to the right-hander. Well, Atiq Iqbal is very, very experienced. He was out of the 11 in the last tournament, and I think this will be the perfect occasion for him to perform and get back his position back into the senior side. We all know that he's capable. Didn't had the best of outings in previous days, but he's someone who can really turn things for Hong Kong China A. Slashed hard over the infield. This might run away for the second boundary. Yes, 2 boundaries in the over. This time it's going to be Ajab Khan. Again, too close to the bat.
All he needs to do is connect the ball, show the middle of the bat to the ball, and that's it. You have enough pace already produced by Atikul here. So Ajab did exactly what we discussed now. Good placement to score that boundary. So 2 boundaries came in this over, a positive 1 for Malaysia A.
Much better delivery. The good end to the over. It's 16 without loss.
Good one for Malaysia. They're happy to gather 9 runs in this over. Atikul was very lethal in the first over. Second over, I would say it's a brave batting from Malaysia.
Mohammad Wahid will continue in here. 5 runs given off his first over. Oh, look at that once again. That was close to the stumps as well. And I think they have realized that both the batters are struggling, especially when the ball is bowled in their bodies.
And Wahid and Atikul they already realized that these kind of deliveries are working against the batters. With a super pace, body line is too dangerous.
Another wide. There was some good carry to the wicketkeeper as well. Good signs here from the bowlers. Well, Malaysia A in a very tricky situation. The match can go either ways depending on how they approach this run chase. They've already got 18 runs on the board. This heaved away on the onside again. Not convincing. But he will take it. Well, I think the intentions are very clear from the Malaysian batters. If it's there to be hit, they're not going to hold back. Ajab Khan batting on 6 of 5. I'd still say it's a decent start. They've got 2 boundaries in the previous over. Might look for 1 in this over as well.
You're right, Sid. They're on 6 runs per over and the required 106.77. So not much far. But they're very brave, I would say. Even though the bowling was very tough, they're not giving up.
But that's the core difference between both the sides. We have seen Hong Kong China A batters were looking for singles and doubles and they kept the scoreboard ticking. Whereas the Malaysia A batters are just swinging the bat at everything, finding boundaries, which is not even the requirement right now because the required run rate is below 6 runs per over. That's cut away in the gap. And just like that, easy as that, you pick singles, rotate the strike, and that's how you get closer to that chase.
That's also not that not allow the bowlers to set up a batter. When you keep taking singles, it's very hard for the bowler to set up a batter. So that's the whole idea. And also, if you keep taking singles, it will be around 30 to 40 singles, and the balance only you need to score in boundaries. So it reduces your efforts.
But we have to give full marks to the captain of Hong Kong China A, Mohammad Aizaz Khan. Well, he has maintained that slip fielder. And if you can see, the mid on and mid off fielders are very close to the bowler. They're pretty much slightly in, so inviting the batter to go over the top. So it's a good ploy, just trying to trap the batters. Goes dancing down the track once again, no control whatsoever.
Adding to a point, Sid, they also kept the two outfielders very smartly. One on the deep third man for any leading edges, and one at the deep mid wicket to protect the boundaries. Excellent spots to keep two of them, and the ball keeps going only to these spots. So they're saving those boundaries in a proper smart setup of fielding as well.
Well, they have definitely did some homework because Additionally, he's someone who likes to play square of the wicket, especially on the onside. That's exactly why that square leg is back at the boundary. So they've done their homework. We know modern day cricket, they have the team analyst who's going to read and study each and every player. So they've done their homework and it shows in their approach as well. So far, a job well done from Hong Kong, China.
You need to have those data, those videos, little analysis that really helps to set up your field, introduce your bowlers to your opponents. You slightly win over their edge.
Just like that, if that ball connected, it would have went straight to Rayan Sharma, who is waiting at deep square leg. Again, good end to the over. It's 20 without loss.
Rings are served in the middle while changing the gloves. The weather is not so pleasant. It's super sunny. Heat wave is everywhere. Malaysian government is telling everyone to take care of our health, drink lots of water, hydrate ourselves, and the players are really at high risk of dehydration. They need to drink a lot of water, and they have their own physios who can help them. Post-match rituals, pre-match process, everything in place to battle these heat waves. End of 4 overs, 20 runs on board. Malaysia A against Hong Kong China A. Things are not that easy, honestly. They're struggling to score runs. 1 or 2 bounties here and there, but not singles coming easily. They're drying up. Still, they are in the power play, so they have the liberty to go over the top of the fielders' heads. Atikul is back. The express train is back. Ajib Khan on strike, usually a very aggressive batter, just waiting for his moments.
Atiq Iqbal continuing here. Just drifting down the leg. Another wide. Well, so far the bowlers have done a good job not to concede too many extras. But when you are defending a decent total, in fact, a moderate total, I would say. You need to be very disciplined when it comes to line and length. Again, wrapped on the pads. No runs there.
Usually, Ajab Khan is super expressive and aggressive, but against Atikul, the quality of bowling today. It's not easy for Ajab to free his arms, so he's just blocking it, surviving the pace to make sure he'll go after the middle over bowlers for the maximums. One more beaten, one more dot.
Well, I mean, if you see both the batters, Ajab Khan batting on 7 of 10 and Addisley 8 of 17. So you can see the struggle straight away in numbers. Too many dot deliveries. Yes, on the odd occasion they have found those boundaries, but then on the other side they have not been able to pick those singles. You need to rotate the strike. That's the basics of the game.
If a pace bowler is bowling, you have a lot of space to pick singles if you're playing to the line of the ball.
Again, flicked away straight to the fielder. So that has been the hardship for the batters. Every time they play a good shot, it goes straight to the fielder, or else they're just swinging the bat and not connecting. And now the required run rate creeping up to 7.3 runs per over.
And the current run rate is too low as well, 4.55. Before it was 6.
Well, that will help. That's a good looking shot over the infield and a boundary. That will ease some nerves here for the batter. End of over number 5. It's 26 without loss.
New bowler is introduced, Nazrullah, into the attack, and Ajab Khan has 1 over left to go after the bowlers, because this is the 5th over and the ball is going to bowl the 6th over now. So only 1 over left in the power play. Ajab Khan badly wants to dominate this over. He's already said this is quite unusual, 7 of 12 balls. So you want to compensate that. Looking for a boundary. Looks like a boundary. Yes, it is. As planned. 4 runs on the offside.
Well, it was slightly short of length. And a beautiful looking punch through the point region. Ajab Khan, a classic shot from him. Well, it's Nasrullah Rana. He has express pace. So he's going to give a lot of pace on offer. And as a batter, all you need to do is connect and pick the gaps. And there will be runs on offer.
Making use of the pace. Very good batting by Ajab. What a comeback from the champion bowler, Nasrullah Rana. As you mentioned, super pacey bowler.
Yes, absolutely. I think that extra pace can also be the X factor working in favor of him. But then as a batter, you need to assess the situation well and play every delivery according to its merit. We have seen the first delivery. It was a very good looking shot. He was in control, went to the pitch of the delivery. But the next delivery, he just starts swinging back once again.
This is a massive shot from Ajab Khan and it's a boundary. This is a masterclass batting from the right-hander. Very strong. What a pull shot.
Excellent pull shot there from Ajab Khan. And the good thing about that shot was he was in control. Didn't try to hit it too hard.
That's a very good point Sid mentioned here, where it's quite usual for the batters to go aerial for the pull shot and get caught by the keeper. But this time Ajab Khan had a full control on the back foot, top of the ball, hitting it squarish before in front of the square. That's a classic Virat Kohli pull.
Well, I won't go there, but yes, there was some control. And it's not easy to put it along the ground, especially when you're hooking the ball. And he played that in front of the wicket as well. So a job well done, Ajab Khan. And definitely those two boundaries will boost his confidence as well. Well, that was not a confident shot after that.
So it's always like a seesaw here happening. You hit or I hit. He's hitting the ball, missing the ball, but the intent is always there in Ajab's batting. He is going after the bowler. So the pattern is 4.4.4.
Well, you are absolutely right. That's a boundary. This time he goes over the infield. Again, not afraid to take the aerial route. And it's going to pay dividend for Ajab Khan. 3 boundaries in the over.
You have a data science specialist sitting next to you. I analyze the data and come up with a solution. What do you think?
Absolutely. Well done, Amin Bhai. You can be a fortune teller as well. End of the over, it's 38 without loss.
Finally, the Malaysia A team is smiling at the dugout. The run rate is even Steven now, almost 6 plus required, and the current additionally on 12 of 18 balls needs to catch up. Ajab is already scoring at a brisk run rate.
And it's going to be a change in the bowling attack. The captain of Hong Kong China A, Mohammad Aizaz Khan, again, tons of experience behind his back. Well, he did the job with the bat, and I think now he'll need to deliver with the ball as well. And it's in the air. He will deliver it. Oh dear. Was a simple catch. How can you drop that? And what a moment in the game. Aizaz Khan bringing himself into the attack, creating the opportunity. And it should have been a simple catch, and the fielder makes a mess out of it.
That one is a costly miss, I would say. It's a sitter. Any day you can catch that. Just missed. Very well played by Ajab here, making use of the pace. Looks like a solid bowler from Hong Kong, China A team. Mohammad Aizaz, the captain. No wonder why he got 100 wickets in T20 internationals.
Yes, absolutely. And I think he has good variations as well. Bowls a lot of cutters. So as a batter, you need to be very proactive. Just like that. That was a slow delivery once again. Not well picked. 41 on the board for Malaysia A. Adesli still suffering out there. 14 of 20.
That's a very close one, but almost reached. Good thing is happening for Malaysia A. That one you discussed a while ago. They need to pick up singles, and that's what they're doing.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's much better, and that's how it should be. Required run rate just around 6 to 7 runs per over. If you can score 4 to 5 singles and find one boundary, that's more than enough. They still have 10 wickets in hand, so they are in a commanding position. But every dot delivery is going to hurt. Oh dear. It hit him on the helmet, and straight away the umpires have called for the physio. It's going to be a concussion test.
This is quite a hit. Quite a hit. Adesli is not showing it off, but it's painful. Even though you have a helmet, the impact is really painful. Aizaz, the captain, is a very good bowler. Change of pace, slowers, quicker ones, confusing the batters. The physio is already in, checking the concussion.
Well, Eddesley is up once again. It's gonna face the music from Azaz Khan. This time it's pulled away. There's a fielder coming. Oh, what a catch! Excellent take in the deep. And the skipper of Hong Kong China delivers.
And what a setup, Sid. The first ball bounced, hit his helmet. The second ball, again the bouncer, not a convincing shot. The worst of fielders set and caught nicely at the deep. Additionally is out, struggling to play that pull shot. And the first victory for Hong Kong China A team, picked up the first wicket after the power play, and that too by the captain himself.
Well, first wicket here for Hong Kong China A. And who else than the captain, again leading from the front. Played a pivotal role with the bat. Now it's delivering the goods with the ball as well. So the new batter for Malaysia A is Diaz Petro, skipper of the under 19 Malaysian side. He had a good outing against Hong Kong China A. Scored a lot of runs. Definitely will be eyeing to score some good runs here as well. Change of bowling. Ganzafar, the leg spinner, coming into bowl. I think it's going to be a good contest. Ganzafar is the type of the traditional leg spinner who can turn the ball away from the right hander. At the same time, he can get the ball back in as a good flipper as well. It's not going to be easy to score runs against.
Started really well. Second ball, easy single for Ajab Khan here. Very good bowling by Ghaznfar here.
Mohammad Ghaznfar is just changing the field. The deep square leg gets much squarer. Probably the idea is to invite him to play that sweep shot. Very heavy onside field as well. Deep mid wicket, deep square leg. It's a good looking shot, driven in the gap as well. Good looking shot to get off the mark. Diaz Petro, still very young, but he's very calm and composed. Technically very solid as a batter.
Very good looking shot. That one went straight to the extra covers for a single. Lovely play by Diaz Petro. Almost close. Very good bowling because he's tall. He's getting that bounce after the delivery. That's one of the reason Ajab Khan missed that ball.
Yes, and I like his approach. He doesn't try to bowl too flat. He's the type of conventional leg spinner. Gives the ball a bit of air. Oh dear, misfield there, and he's gone. Absolute suicide. There was no run there whatsoever. Ajab Khan called for it, and Diaz Petro, he will pay the price.
This is suicidal. And the ball goes to the fielder and you're running for it. Absolute disaster for Malaysia A. Not expected because everyone knows Diaz Petro is a very solid batter. They need him to hang on there and produce a partnership with Ajab Khan. And this is not going to be a good news for Malaysia A. They need to do something to play at least 30 to 40 runs from here as a partnership.
Well, in walks Hassan Masood, a very stylish left-hander. He's played a lot of domestic cricket here in Malaysia. Finally, he has made his way into the Malaysia A side. What a moment for him. But we have seen him very closely batting in the domestic leagues. Technically very solid, very sound. And he has that good hitting capability as well. Has a very steady head on his shoulder. And I think he will have a lot of responsibility right now as well.
Absolutely, Sid. And a partnership is much needed at the hour. 44 for 2. They need to play at least 70 to 75 runs for this partnership. Hassan Masood, classic batter. A left right combination is really good at this moment because they can confuse the bowlers and the fielding setups as well.
End of the over, it's 44 for 2. Skipper Ajaz Khan will continue in here. Be bowling to Ajab Khan. What a mix up in the previous over. Ajab Khan calling for the run. There was no run there whatsoever. And Diaz Petro had to sacrifice his wicket. I think it's very important for Ajab Khan to continue this innings and make sure that he finishes off just to make up for the mistake that he did.
He's a pure hitter, and if he stays there until the end of 15 or 16 overs, they would be almost close to 120 or 130. So he can compensate by doing that.
Yes, and I believe if Malaysia A wins this game, he'll be forgiven by Diaz Petro as well. But Malaysia end up losing it, he's gonna have a tough time.
And
for sure.
this batter would be the
Impressive.
villain for him. He can face the consequences.
It's absolutely, the match is still pretty much in the balance. It could go either ways. Malaysia are batting with a current run rate of 5.62 runs per over, required run rate 7.35. So it's still manageable. They still have 8 wickets in hand.
See, interestingly, how would you feel? I think I know you have played a lot of cricket games in your prime time. How do you feel when you enter the crease and your other batter make you run out?
Well, as a batter, even if you get out, it's never a good feeling, especially when it's due to someone else. But then it's part of the game. Oh, what a Jaffa of a delivery. Beautifully bowled. Azaz Khan. Well, he's making the ball to talk. Well, coming back to your point, Amin Bhai, as a batter, it's always a harsh feeling once you get out. And that too, if you get run out from a call that was not well taken from your partner. But then, end of the day, like we say, we all play for the team, for the country. And if the country wins, it's easy to forget.
And quite opposite for me. I I make sure I have a dream on the same night and I run him out as well. That's what I do.
It seems like you have good control on your life and beyond that as well.
Only on my dreams, not on the reality. Jokes apart, and 47 for 2, they're trying to build a partnership here, Ajab and Hassan. One of the stylish batter around, Hassan Masood. Love to watch him all day in. What a shot that one. Ball goes straight to the fielder. Otherwise, it would have been a boundary. Good one. Everything outside the off stump. Ajab Khan is just flashing his bat outside, getting one run against Mohammad Aizaz, the captain. Very smart operator. Look at his figure here. Just less than 2 overs. 8 runs on a wicket.
Yes, I think he's doing the basics right. Just bowling with that corridor of stump to stump channel and with his field set. He's not giving away anything to the batters to play with. And also bowling a lot of slower deliveries, lot of cutters. Just like that. Oh, look at that. Almost like a tennis ball bounce. The ball just holding on to the pitch. Good end to the over. It's 48 for 2.
That is some skill from the captain himself. It's quite lucky that Hassan Masood did not get out in the previous ball. End of 9 overs, 48 for 2, and they have 85 runs to chase.
Mohammad Kazanfar will continue in here, 48 for 2. Well, he bowled a very good over. Just gave away 2 runs in his first one. A big heave on the onside. This time he finds the gap. That will be a boundary. Excellent shot from Ajab Khan.
This is much needed. That's why you need an aggressive batter in the partnership, because he'll find a way to score that boundary. That is his natural game. 52 for 2. Happy that Malaysia A crossed that 50 marks now. Kazanfar looking to contain in the second ball. Oh, what a shot this one. Goes straight to the fielder. 1 run taken by Ajab.
Well, good intent shown by Ajab Khan. That's the way to bat. If it's there in your arc, you need to go for the shot. Malaysia A still have 8 wickets in hand. Because I think it's very important to maintain a good run rate here. Because the required run rate is still slightly high, I would say, 7.5 runs per over.
Very solid bowling by Kazanfar here. He has to bring the run rate down. That's the only aim he has. A boundary is given, so he's looking to drain the runs for the opponents. Or a shot, that ball goes straight to the fielder, and yes, it is a catch. The main batter is gone. Hassan Masood, stylish left-hander, played straight to the hands of the fielder. That's not necessary at this moment.
Absolutely not the best of shots. It was right there in his arc, and he played it straight to the palms of the fielder. Hassan Masood, he departs cheaply. Malaysia are in a space of bother. 53 for 3, and with that, the umpires have called for drinks. So we'll be heading into a short break, and we'll come back with more live action. And we're back live. The players have hydrated themselves. It's pretty hot and humid out here, and a well-deserved break for everyone. Malaysia almost at the halfway stage, 53 for 3. And it's going to be the skipper, Amir Khan Malik, who has walked into bat. He'll face Gazanfar. Gazanfar has bowled well into his second over. It's only given away 7 runs and a wicket. On a day when you're defending a moderate total, these numbers are very, very impressive. And he's gone. First ball duck. What a delivery from Gazanfar. 2 wickets in 2 deliveries. And he's changing the game all by himself. Amir Khan looks disappointed, but he needs to take that long walk back to the pavilion.
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Gazanfar taken a most important wicket of the day. That is the captain, Amir Khan. He is known for a very good finisher of cricket. Second innings especially. And he plays singles here and there. And at the rear end of the game, go for huge shots to complete the innings, complete the run chases. And this is a massive blow for Malaysia A.
Well, right now he can only pray that someone else in the team does that. Well, he looked very unhappy about that decision, but it looked to be very, very close from up here.
Full credits to Gazanfar, the way he bowls today. Look at that. He's not giving away runs and he's picking up important wickets.
Well, I mean, by that's what dot balls can do. It always creates pressure. And it's time for the youngster, Muhammad Akram, who's going to face the hat-trick ball. 2 out of 2. Can Gazanfar get a hat-trick? Well, he definitely has the skills and the capabilities to do so. Here it comes. A good delivery. Very close. Trying to create that gap between bat and pad. But a good over. 5 runs, 2 wickets. After 10, Malaysia A 53 for 4. We're at the halfway stage. Still the game in balance. But with those, on those 2 wickets, Hong Kong China A have created that room for themselves to get back into the game.
That's certainly back into the game. As you said, Sid, 4 wickets, 53 runs. Suddenly, you look at the equation. The required run rate is 8 now, and the current run rate is just 5.3. That's not a good sign for the chasing team. And only one hope Malaysia A have now is Ajab Khan to stay there for another 5 overs. Make sure the runs are very closer to the target. And all these other batters need to do is just pick up a single and give the batting to Ajab Khan. As simple as that.
So that's going to be more spin, more leg spin. Ali Hassan. And he has been welcomed with a boundary. Excellent shot down the ground. It was flighted right in his arc. Good shot there from Ajab Khan. Well, Ali Hassan, another similar bowler like Gazanfar, right arm leg spin. Well, he has been battling out with Gazanfar to get his position in the squad. And 2 very good spinners, very good prospect, especially to replace someone like the experienced Aizaz Khan. And I think it's a good problem to have for any side, to have some good spinners who are battling it to make their spot, to cement their place in the squad. Ali Hassan, still very young, That's well bowled.
Fantastic bowling by Ali Hassan. Mohammad Akram is very watchful. He understands that couple of wickets just fallen down. He needs to stay there.
That's close. Probably the spin just going away from the stumps. But again, the good thing about Ali Hassan is he's much quicker than Ghazanfar. Ghazanfar bowls it slightly slower, bit more air. This time it's played straight to the fielder. He will get the wicket. Ali Hassan strikes.
What a catch at the deep. Excellent catch by Nazrullah Rana, the fast bowler. Very athletic, a flat hit. And taking a catch in front of you, it's not easy, but he made it look so simple. But this one adds salt in the wounds of Malaysia A team, and they are keep losing one end. If Ajab Khan is out, if he is out, and the match is almost one-sided now.
It's absolutely Mohammad Akram. He departs cheaply as well. Malaysia, they're 40 plus without loss. And now they're 58 for 5, just losing their way into this run chase. And we have to give credit to the Hong Kong China A bowlers, especially the spinners, Ghazanfar and Ali Hassan, the spin duo.
One ball left in Ali Hassan's over. Pressure is on for Azri.
Well, it's an interesting call to see Azri Azhar out there. They still had Hamza and Ayman Zakwan, who were proper batters. But they opted to go for someone like Azri Azhar, who can attack the bowlers. Probably that's the idea. Strong end to the over. It's 58 for 5.
11 overs done. They have 9 overs exactly remaining. 75 needed at 8.33 runs per over. And they are in a very vulnerable situation now. Only Ajab Khan can go for the shots. Azri is a very good batter, no doubt about that. But the situation is very, very difficult. 58 for 5. Not an easy place to bat.
And I think it's a tough time to bat on as well. Two of the premier spinners are out in action. They're trying to squeeze the runs. Again, Ajab Khan just trying to hit the ball too hard. That's what happens when that extra flight comes in your way. So as a batter, you get a bit tentative whether to go forward or just hold back.
That's a tricky one. Very brave to bowl those balls because he's landing the ball in the right spots.
And played down the ground for a single. Singles are not going to hurt Hong Kong China A.
Has a great, excellent figures. 8 for 2 after 2.2 overs. Ghazanfar is always looking to pick wickets. No runs again. What a beautiful bowling. First 3 balls, just 1 run. Amazing control.
Yes, I think those wickets in the previous over that he bowled. Oh, that's edged away. Just between the slip fielder and the wicket keeper. And good fielding as well. Kept it down to just 2 runs. Again, a beautiful delivery. They're creating opportunities here, Hong Kong China A. And what a comeback. Back to back wickets in quick succession. Now they find themselves in the driving seat. Beautifully bowled.
What a control. What a thinking bowler. Doesn't Forrest. Gonna finish his third over. Just given 10 runs. Masterpiece bowling by the tall leg spinner.
And he's bowled another wicket. Wicket number 3 for Ghazanfar. And he is the main destructor for Malaysia A right now.
What a beautiful piece of bowling. Is coming and conquering. He's coming and picking up wickets every single over. Never misses to pick a wicket. Last over, he was about to get his hat trick, and this over picked up a wicket at the end of the over and given just 3 runs. He's just turned the tables for Hong Kong China. Now the recovered run rate is 9 per over, and they lost almost half a dozen wickets. Under 60 runs. 61 now. And Hamza is in along with Ajab. Ajab is losing his patience, almost strangled at one end, waiting for some partnership, looking for a light at the end of the tunnel. So frustrated, so desperate, Ajab Khan, to score for his team and to make this team win. That's a Himalayan task now.
Yes, absolutely. Ajab Khan, he has scored more than half of the runs of the side, batting on 35 out of 61. So the rest of the batters seems to be batting on a different pitch altogether. Ali Hassan will continue. Oh, almost yoked himself. Again, good change of pace as well. He was expecting Ali Hassan to bowl at his normal pace, but he bowled it much slower in the air.
And an interesting field setup as well. A deep point, and a short third man. There is no covers at all. One short covers is there. The whole area is left free.
It's heaved away on the onside. No timing whatsoever. Well, the game is just slipping away from Malaysia A. Required run rate now creeping up to 9.26 runs per over. It was pretty much in the control for Malaysia A, especially with that opening partnership. They went off to a good start. And since the arrival of the spinners, we have seen a completely different story here. Beautifully bowled. This time it was the wrong one, went away from the left-hander.
Control Ali Hassan has in his flight is amazing. He's landing the ball where he wants, almost like tie a rope in the ball and pulling it back wherever he wants it.
Big appeal, that could be close.
That was very, very close. A huge appeal from the teammates, including the keeper and the bowler. These bowlers are even bowling very quick spells, not giving enough time for the batters to settle down.
That was slightly short. Hamza not being able to capitalize. It's a tough situation to bat on for Malaysia A batters. They need boundaries. That's the only way to get there. When he goes for one, it's taken just short of the fielder. Took the bottom part of the bat. just ballooned in the air and fell in no man's land.
Couple of runs just to consolidate the 13th over. 64 for 6 Malaysia. They need almost 69 runs. The next 7 overs with just 4 wickets in hand.
Gazanfar will continue in here, coming to bowl his 4th over. He's going to bowl out. Slightly aerial, will just be a single. Ajab Khan, well, I think he needs to take more responsibility. He's the set batter out there. So taking a single of the first delivery and exposing new batters to the spinners who are really bowling well might not be the best of ideas. But I think he's just trusting his partners. That was played straight to the bowler. Oh dear. Yes and no. The last thing that Malaysia A need right now will be a run out. I think it's very important that they understand the requirement. "68 more runs required. Only 6.4 overs remaining. Required run rate now well over 10 runs per over. Again, trying to hit the ball too hard. Hamza on that occasion just managed to get a single. That's all he needs to do. Get a single every delivery that you face and get Ajab Khan back on strike. That's a big shot. That's out of here. A huge 6 from Ajab Khan. That's what we were talking about. Get him on strike.
When you allow him to bat and he can produce these shots, he doesn't care who is bowling on the other side. You can be a hat-trick wicket taker, you can be the economical bowler, you can be the fast bowler, but he doesn't mind. He'll go after him. If it's on the slot, he'll go for the 6.
Ajab Khan into his 40s. Make that 49. Back-to-back sixes. It's even bigger this time.
What a cracker from Ajab Khan. Is almost 1 run short of a half century. What a deserving half century for him if he scores that 1 run. He scored a couple of sixes against the best bowler of today's game.
Well, you need to give credit to him because he took on the best bowler. And now, with that single, he's got to 50. What a knock from Ajab Khan. He went into bat under pressure and he's still out there dictating terms with his bat. 50 of just 38 deliveries. It's 79 for 6.
What a big smile. Smiling faces from the dugouts. Seeing Ajab Khan scoring those couple of sixes and making his 50 runs against Hong Kong China A team. And if this game is won by Malaysia, there's only one chance that Ajab Khan has to stay there for until the last over, and he must face the maximum number of deliveries. That's the only way.
It's absolutely. Ali Hassan will continue in here. Starts off with a full toss.
Ajab Khan has taken single from Malaysian, and Hamza Pangi is facing Ali Hassan.
Pulled away just short of Rehan Sharma in the deep. Well, in the previous over, Ghazanfar went for 2 sixes back to back, but still end up finishing his spell, giving away just 25 runs and 3 wickets. A good day in the office for the leg spinner as well. Ali Hassan on the other side. Oh, took a top edge, misfield, and that will be a boundary as well. Ajab Khan now dealing in boundaries. That's the only way to get anywhere near to that run chase.
He's been in a Midas touch. Everything turns into gold. Whatever he touches, he has a knack of hitting back-to-back boundaries or back-to-back sixes. Let's see if we can see a couple of them, as Ali Hassan has 3 balls left in this over.
Well, Malaysia picking up just at the right time. Good use of the feet. Again, good looking shot. But there's a field out there. Well, the ground fielding has been very good from Hong Kong China, apart from that previous delivery when it went for a boundary. So this is what pressure can do to you. The moment the batters start pressing, your fielders also crumple under pressure. That's aerial, that's huge as well. This time it's Hamza. A big 6 over the mid-wicket region.
This is a massive statement from these 2 players. A daredevil effort from Hamza Pangi. Not getting into the shell. He is also exploding. What a beautiful 6 over mid-wicket. That was not just a 6. The ball carried over the ropes for such a distance. Very convincing shot from Hamza Pangi. Score is 92 for 6.
And that's what quick boundaries can do. The required run rate was well over 10 runs per over. Now it's below 8 runs per over. Very manageable. Good delivery. Much slower in the air. Hamza almost got double-minded. That will end the over. Good one for Malaysia A. It's 93 for 6.
A very good shift from losing lots of wickets and scoring less runs to sudden spike in the run rate, and all they need is just 40 runs in the 5 overs spell. Given and 8 runs per over, this is very much possible with the likes of Ajab Khan and Hamza Pangi.
Well, both the leg spinners targeted in their previous overs. And that's the reason the skipper have decided it's going to be him. Mohammad Aizaz Khan has taken the ball in his hand. He'll be bowling to Hamza. Good start. Excellent bowling. Starts off with the off cutter. He has a lot of variation.
The captain is bowling, and a very well played to the backward point. Should have been taken 2 runs, but a little bit hesitant. They don't want to lose wicket here. Just single for the left-hander, and Ajab Khan is on strike.
Well, the way I see it, Ajab Khan, he wants to take the matters in his hands. So he denied the second run and he's going for it. And that's the way it should be. He's the set batter, 56 or 41. And a couple of blows here can really change the context of the game and swing it back towards Malaysia A.
Spot on, Sid. Spot on. Agreed. And what a shot over the extra covers for a boundary. This is what needed from Malaysia A. What a spirit. Ajab Khan, you beauty. Going past 50 and still rocking. Sid said exactly this.
Yes, absolutely. That was the reason why he denied that second run. And straight after that, scored that boundary. So the intention is clear. The game plan is clear. And it's good to see that someone is out there with a plan for Malaysia.
And captain to Ajab. Wide delivery. Anything extra. They're extremely happy. Look at that. Just one run short of 100 here. They're very much closer to the 100 runs now. And just 34 runs needed.
Well, Hong Kong China A, they need to find a way to get rid of Ajab Khan. That's the only way for them to win this game.
100% Sid. Well said. He is in a rock solid touch. You cannot get him with a normal bowling. You need some extraordinary spells. Ajab Khan seeing the ball like a football. 100 now on the board for 6 wickets. They just need 33 runs to win.
Well, Ajab Khan still scoring 60% of the team's runs till now. Very consistent. And if Malaysia get there, he'll be doing it single-handedly almost. Because we have seen the rest of the batters struggling out there. Courtesy of some wonderful bowling from Hong Kong China A.
Very sensible batting from the lefty Hamza Pangi. Not panicking at the rear end of the game. Giving one to Ajab. That is the smartest move.
Well, that's all he needs to do right now. Not to concede any dot deliveries. Get a single. Get Ajab Khan back on strike. And he knows what to do.
The captain's smartness is a key here. Let's see how he thinks. What a shot. This one to the mid wicket. And that's a boundary. One more boundary in the same over against the captain. He is simply rocking Ajab Khan, stealing the show.
Well, you cannot bowl in his arc. He's very dangerous, especially on the onside. Anything in his arc and he's going to swing for it. That's 2 boundaries in the over, 105 for 6. And now the game is in the balance. 28 of 24. This can go either ways. But so far, Malaysia A looks to be the favourite, especially when Ajab Khan is out there.
And they'll be badly praying for him to stay at the crease till the end of the last over. That's what the dugout is praying there. Badly. And while Ajab is playing such a beautiful knock, we must appreciate Hamza Pangi's 13 of 12. That's real, adding a real value to this innings.
It's absolutely coming from a youngster. He's batting really sensibly. And he hit a very good 6 as well.
Very, very big 6, I would say. And look at his body language. He's so positive. He's not afraid. He's not scared. His vision is to win this game. Such an attitude.
But it's a good call. Bringing back Hasrullah Rana, some extra pace. They need to find something out of the bowlers. And it could be him.
What a lovely player Hamza is. He is doing his duty non-stop. Giving a single to Ajab. Now the pressure goes back to the bowler. Nasrullah. If he does a mistake bowling the ball on the arc, Ajab is going to kill him.
Well, Ajab Khan is someone who likes pace. He enjoys the pace on the ball. So this could be a good contest. Hasrullah Rana with that extra pace as his X factor going against Ajab Khan, who is on song 65 of 44. He's the man for Malaysia.
Such a pacey bowler. All he needs to do is do some variations and get a wicket. That's what his captain is looking for. On the other side, Ajab Khan seeing the ball as big as a football. Very dangerous. This is going to be a miss and hit. You miss, I hit. That kind of a scene is going on now. So Nazrullah has a lots of experience behind his bowling. Equally, Ajab Khan played lots of crucial innings for his teams. A very good contest.
I think it's a good ploy coming from around the wicket. He'll be trying to eye the base of the stumps. Oh, he goes in the air. There's a fielder out there. And he has been taken. What a wicket. Ajab Khan, just when he was taking the game away from Hong Kong, China, Nasrullah Rana had other plans.
And rightly said, Sid, he is using a different angle. He was using a different angle to get his wicket. Coming around the wicket. Making him to play the wrong shot.
But what a knock from Ajab Khan. 65 of 45 deliveries.
7th wicket has gone. Lots of hard work has been done from Ajab Khan. Going in vain. Giving his tips to the next batter. Muhammad Ayman Zakwan. A very good batter.
Yes, two left-handers out there. Ayman Zakwan and Hamza Pangi. They've played a lot of cricket together in the age groups and for their school as well. Both coming from SSBJ, Sekolah Sukan Bukit Jalil, under the coaching of Ahmed Faiz, the experienced Ahmed Faiz. He'll be glad to see his boys battling it out there for Malaysia A. So now again, the game is shifting towards Hong Kong China A. Another wicket or two here, and they can sneak in once again, eyeing for that victory. Ayman Zakwan on strike. Can this young man take the game away from Hong Kong China A? Well, it's getting interesting out there. Good change of pace, good slower delivery. Well, he was expecting extra pace and suddenly he just saw something much slower, had no clue whatsoever.
It's a game-changing over, I would say, from Nazrullah. Experience speaks volumes. And what a lovely, lovely over by him. He's expressed fast as well as smart thinker, bowling the change of pace once in a while. Beautiful bowling, back to back, dot balls adding pressure, and the new batter feeling the pressure already.
Well, that's where game awareness jumps in. You need to have that game awareness. Hamza Pangi is the set batter right now. So all Ayman Zakwan needed to do right now was to get a single. Because every dot delivery is going to pile up more and more pressure on the batters. Just like that. Well, that's a wide. He was walking towards the ball. Ayman Zakwan will feel very lucky on that occasion.
Our bowler was not believing his eyes. He thought that was under control inside the line, but the umpire is the final decision maker. He found that to be wide and said wide. Not a happy man, Rana, coming to bowl the last ball again.
Oh, that was quick. It went through him. Again, wonderful over in the context of the game. Just 2 runs and a wicket. That could be the game-changing over. They have removed Ajab Khan and also conceded less runs.
And Nasrullah will be bowling the penultimate over as well. That's going to be the threat. He's unbelievably good. And Mohammad Isaac, the captain, is taken the baton now. He's taken the responsibility to bowl the 18th over, and Malaysia need 26 runs. Let's see.
Well, Amin bhai, that's what one good over can do to you. Malaysia A needed 28 of 24. And now look at the equation. They need 26 of 18. And the main batter not there as well.
Just a ball goes straight to the long on, not enough at this moment. 1 runs. They need a couple of boundaries or a boundary in every over plus 5 runs or 4 runs. They can still play smart cricket here.
Well, I think it's on them if they want to decide to take it deep or just try to find boundaries and finish it early. Because the next batters, I'm not sure if they are capable of hitting those big boundaries. Oh,
One thing I really like about the Hong Kong China A team is the change of pace and the presence of mind. They are using the subtle variations nicely throughout this second innings. Whenever the batter is looking to hit very hard, they reduce the pace and confuse the batters. They're very consistent in that.
oh, this could be suicidal. Yes, it is suicidal. No second run there. But Ayman Zakwan went for it. And Malaysia A loses another wicket. Good fielding from Hong Kong China A as well.
That was desperate. They needed runs and they needed everything twos and threes, and that was almost like a 1.5 runs possible in that situation. They could do only 1.5, but they wanted to do 2, not possible because the ball was already in the keeper's gloves before they reached the crease. That costed the wicket. Gone. 7 wickets done. 108, and they need 25 runs with a solid bowling lineup from Hong Kong China A.
Well, I mean, by we talk about match awareness, there was never a second run there. Even the fastest man in the world would not have made it for the second run.
How about ABD?
Anyone would have struggled because it just went straight to the field. There was no run there. It's not about comparing, but it's all about match awareness. You're 7 down,
I understand your point.
and probably the last recognized pair out there. And see, the next batter who came in had no clue what's happening. But yes, we have to give full credit to the skipper of Hong Kong China A, the captain leading from the front. He has bowled 3.4 overs, 22 runs and a wicket. Also scored 40 odd runs with the bat. So wonderful day for Aizaz Khan. Another good delivery. Will just be a single. Atiq Iqbal in the deep. Well, just 1 run of 5 deliveries. What an over from the skipper. And the good thing that they have done is they have kept Hamza away from the strike as well. And he's gone. That's a big wicket. And this could be the last nail in the coffin for Malaysia. Aizaz Khan finishes off with another wicket. 4 overs 23 and 2 wickets for him.
No wonder he is the best in the business for Hong Kong, China. 100 plus wickets already and 1000 runs in T20 cricket. It's amazing. He has the quality of picking wickets. He has the head over his shoulders and picked up 2 wickets at a crucial juncture. Another 2 overs left. Very hard for Malaysia to chase it down because 23 runs required and Rana has another over left, penultimate over. He'll be coming back and bowling.
Hong Kong China A are just 1 wicket away from victory. And I think they have played the better cricket when it comes to consistency, both with the bat and now with the ball as well. It's Rahim Khan Malik on strike. Oh, good pacey delivery. Good carry to the wicketkeeper as well. It's too quick for the tail-enders. Well, I won't mind to see a slip in place as well. Even though it's the 19th over. Nasrullah Rana steaming in once again. Again, too quick for him. Rahim Khan Malik. His feet just glued to the ground. You need to get closer to the delivery to make contact. But like I said, it's just too quick for him. Excellent stuff here. What a comeback from Nasrullah Rana. Gave away just 2 runs in his previous over. Yet to concede anything in this over. He was very expensive in the first one that he bowled. Was taken on by the Malaysian openers. That's edged away to third man. Just a single. Hong Kong China won't mind the singles here. Well, what an entertaining game here. First match of the bilateral series between Hong Kong China A and Malaysia A. Early on, Malaysia A won the toss, elected to bowl first, and they did a decent job restricting Hong Kong China A for just 132. Malaysia A went off to a very good start, 42 runs without a wicket, and then the spinners of Hong Kong China A, they just changed the things, picking up back-to-back wickets and putting Malaysia A under a lot of pressure. But then it was Ajab Khan who played a wonderful knock, 60-odd runs for him. But the moment he perished, it was one-way traffic. And now Hong Kong China are just 1 wicket away from registering the first win. Can wrapped on the pads. Vishwaruban probably got an inside edge. Well, just 3 runs off this over. Another wonderful over from Hasrullah Rana. That's too quick for him once again. End of the over is 112 for 9. Malaysia needs 21 runs of the last 6 deliveries. And it's going to be interesting to watch who will be bowling the 20th over. And I think it's going to be Mohammad Waheed. Yes, it is going to be Mohammad Waheed. Ball of decent spell with the new ball. 2 overs, 9 runs. Yet to pick up a wicket. I'm sure he'll be looking for a wicket to finish off this game. A lot to learn from this game for Malaysia A. Oh, beautifully bowled. Starts off with a Yorker. Excellent delivery to start with. Hong Kong China bowlers have done a wonderful job. Both spinners and the quickies. They did their job. Yes, they were under pressure when Ajab Khan was batting, but apart from that, I think they were clinical. Well, a quick single, direct hit, and he would have been a goner there. Again, risky single taken. And I think it's just a matter of time here. We know where it's heading. It's going to be 1-0 for Hong Kong China A. So the Malaysia A's team will need to regroup and rethink before match 2, which is tomorrow, scheduled at 10 a.m. local time. And the final match will be on Sunday, same time as well. Three more deliveries to go in this match. Again, big heave on the onside. Just a single mistimed once again. Another good performance from Hong Kong China A. They were victorious for the under-19 series as well. 3-0 sweep over Malaysia under-19. So both the juniors and the seniors are winning here against Malaysia. Well bowled once again, right up there in the block hole. It's not allowing anything for the batters. Excellent bowling from Mohammad Waheed. So the last delivery coming up. And for me, clearly the player of the match should be the skipper of Hong Kong China. He came into ball at a very difficult time, picked up 2 wickets and scored 40 odd runs, which really set the momentum for Hong Kong China A. And a dot ball to end the match. Hong Kong China A won this game with 17 runs. A clinical performance by them, both with the bat and now with the ball as well. And they go 1-0 up in the series. 2 more matches to go after this. But this performance will really lift their spirits and their confidence as a team. Malaysia A won the toss today and they put the opposition into bat. And Hong Kong China A scored 132 runs. Mohammad Aizaz Khan, the captain, 43 for him. But the rest of the batters struggled a bit. Vishwaruban was very good with the ball, 3 wickets for him as well. And in response, Malaysia A, they were short by 17 runs. Ajab Khan, the only batter who made an impact with 65 runs. But the spinners were amazing. Ghazanfar in particular, 3 wickets for him, giving away just 25 runs. 2 wickets for the captain. And match 1 is completed. Hong Kong China A have won this game with 17 runs. We'll be heading down with the post-match presentation shortly. But that's it from the com box. This is me, Shaidur, signing off. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon and a warm welcome to post-match presentation. We are here for bilateral series between Malaysia A versus Hong Kong China A 2026. What a game of cricket happened today. Malaysia A won the toss and elected to bowl first. In return, Hong Kong China scored 132 for 5. And what a game of cricket. They have restricted Malaysia A and won this game by 17 runs. Let's have a quick chat with Captain Amir Khan for a while to have some words with him. Hi Amir Khan, Salam Alaikum. What went wrong actually?
Actually, I think we're doing well in the bowling part. I think we should. I think the batsmen need to cut down the dot ball. I think we had too much dot ball in the first power play. You see that we only get a 30 something in the power play. I think that's a part that we fail. Never mind. It's part of game. So next time we'll try our best.
And your wicket lost in the middle that costed the game. And any words on that?
Yeah, obviously it's a batsman. You need to think. You need to play smart. I think that's a wrong that we're doing today. I think we need to. We just throw the 2-3 wicket. I think early wicket. So we just need to not to do that again.
And wish you good luck for the next game.
Thank you.
And let's have a few words with the winning captain, Aizaz, the captain of Hong Kong China A. And what a game, thrilling one. How do you feel now?
It's a good win. Good effort from the boys. Good to have a first win.
And what was the decision to bring Rana at the 17th over? And he bowled beautifully. What was the plan?
I think he's one of our main bowlers. We backed him in that. He bowls well in the back end of the game, and he executed his plans, which was good.
And wishing you good luck for the future games. And please stay for a while. I'll call you back again.
Thank you. Thanks.
And before we announce the player of the match today, may I request Mr. Edwin, the chief guest today, to present the award to the player of the match. That's none other than Captain Aizaz Khan for 43 runs and 2 wickets in 4 overs. What a beautiful performance, all-round performance by him. Thank you so much, sir, for presenting the award. Thank you. Let's have a few words with him again. One more time. And tell me about your performance today.
I think it was a good team effort. The plan was just to stay till the end. I felt like we were about 10 runs short, but great effort in the field, and the bowlers, especially the spinners, getting wickets in the middle overs, put a lot of pressure on the batsmen. So it was overall a great team effort.
Special congratulations for your performance as well. Wishing you good luck again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And that's all from the presentation board in the middle. See you for the next game tomorrow. Thank you so much.